Welcome back to Trojan Sports Now. With the two huge victories the men's basketball team picked up on the road last weekend, the Trojans now sit in 5th place in the conference standings at 6-6. But they have two of the hottest teams coming to Trojan Arena this weekend. Head coach Phil Cunningham says the players are excited for the challenge.
The interesting thing about this weekend is we're playing two of the hottest teams in the league. Coastal Carolina and App State are both on 3-game win streaks. Coastal Carolina was one of those teams we're trying to catch. They've won 3 in a row. They've held serve. And App State's trying to get back into this thing. They've won, maybe I said 3 in a row, 2 in a row, at least they're at home. And they're both really different in their styles of play, but they're both very capable teams. And we'll have our hands full. But I think our guys will be really excited heading in this weekend, coming off the 2 big road wins.
The Chanticleers will be first on the Trojans' radar. The Trojans in Coastal Carolina tip off at 4:15 Saturday afternoon. And then on Monday, the Trojans look to take down the Mountaineers of App State at 7 p.m. Monday's game can be seen on ESPN3.
The women's basketball team is coming off a home victory and will look to continue their winning ways at home this weekend. The team boasts an 8-2 home record, but to remain successful, the Trojans will have to cut down on those turnovers. In Thursday night's matchup, the Trojans turned it over 23 times. Head coach Chandler Rigby knows that's not good enough.
Of course, we have to go really light tomorrow because they played a full game. They only have one day to practice, and then we play again on Saturday. But we will try to get that point across. You know, we'll watch all of our turnovers on film. We'll talk about it, get them to regroup, and just make it a priority to take care of the ball on Saturday.
The Trojans will welcome the Chanticleers of Coastal Carolina to Trojan Arena for the first time ever on Saturday. Tip-off is slated for 2 p.m.
Baseball season gets underway Friday night at Riddle Pace Field in Troy, and head coach Mark Smart was hoping that the travel down south for the Musketeers of Xavier would be enough to knock them off balance for the weekend. But they were a regional team last year, and he knows their staff will bring it.
They've got a junior, a senior, and a senior. So I talk about our experience and liking where that's at. They certainly feel good about that. They've got deep experience on the mound. The thing about that, those guys will not be timid in the environment. They've done it. They've pitched in college. They've pitched on the road. So they're going to be comfortable.
The Trojans open a 4-game series with Xavier Friday night. First pitch is set for 6 p.m.
Last weekend, the softball team played 5 games in 3 days. This weekend, the team will play the same amount of games in the same amount of days. But this week, the Trojans will be at home as opposed to on the road, something that gives Troy an advantage, and it's something sophomore pitcher Claire Graves says the team loves.
Yeah, it's awesome how many fans we always have come out. That's what we've been talking about too this week, is that we're so excited about playing at home because we know that all of our families are going to be here, all of our friends, all of our fellow student athletes, and it's just awesome to feel that. And I think that also goes back to the small town atmosphere because everyone kind of knows everyone here at Troy, and so we all want to go and support each other.
The Trojans will play the first game of their tournament Friday at 3 p.m. against Jacksonville. Troy will play 2 games against Longwood Friday at 5:30 and Saturday at 3 p.m. before taking on Sanford Saturday at 5:30 p.m. The Trojans wrap up the tournament with who they started with, Jacksonville on Sunday at 12:30 p.m.
Troy Track and Field will leave for the Sun Belt Conference Championships this weekend. The championships are Monday, and director Mark Davis is looking for a leadership among his group because otherwise it's a very inexperienced team.
It went pretty well. I think we're in a good position going into our championship. We have a young team, so we have no idea what's going to happen when you put them out there. I mean, I think some great things can happen. It's just a matter of getting everybody to come together and do what they need to do on those 2 days that we need the competition.
The Sun Belt Indoor Track and Field Conference Championships kick off Monday and extend into Tuesday.
It's tea time. No, literally. The men's golf team tees off this weekend in the Gator Invitational down in Gainesville. Usually the team starts its season in Houston, but they made a change, but it doesn't mean it's going to be any easier.
This will be our first time playing there in years, and we normally start our season in Houston, but we made a little bit of a switch, and we're looking at a stronger field down there. I know Arkansas followed us. You know, they won Houston's event last year. They're coming to the Gator this year. So, you know, it doesn't it gets more difficult, not easier. So, you know, that's a good thing, though. The guys want to play the best they can to measure themselves and see what their work's doing for themselves, and you know, I'm looking forward to it.
That was head coach Matt Terry, and his team will tee off at the Gator Invitational Saturday, and that will continue through Sunday.
The men's tennis team is facing off against competition again on Friday against the Old Dominion. Previously, they dropped their home opener Monday against North Florida. The women continue to look for win number 1 as they will get 2 opportunities down in Jacksonville this weekend. First up is a matchup against Bethune-Cookman Saturday, then a showdown with North Florida on Sunday.
That's all the time we have for Trojan Sports Now. Check us out online at youtube.com/Troy Trojan Vision to catch anything you missed.
For Jahmal Kennedy, I'm Rachael Wilkerson. Thanks for watching, and as always,
Go Trojans!